we're going to be starting our next slow burn buddy read on my Discord channel, which is a slow buddy read. So rather than a book taking a month or so for a group of us to read, it takes 3 months. And this is basically particularly suitable for people who either read slowly, when they're busy, or they just are naturally slow readers, or they're reading other stuff but want to fit something else in. And we're going to be reading Arkady and Boris Strugatsky's The Doomed City, which is a sci-fi book. It is not part of their main famous universe, the most famous book of which is called Roadside Picnic, adapted into the very famous sci-fi film by Tarkovsky, Stalker, in 1979. But this is considered their best work. This is the blurb. It is a mysterious city with artificial sun, bordered by an abyss on one side and an impossibly high wall on the other. Its inhabitants have been plucked from different periods of 20th century history and left to govern themselves, advised by the inscrutable mentors. This is the experiment seen through the eyes of Andrei Voronin, a young astronomer from 1950s Leningrad, whose rise through the political hierarchy has a devastating effect. So this is 1972 novel, not published in full until 1988 during Perestroika in the Soviet Union, because very plainly, and even limited publication earlier, looks dicey in retrospect, because very plainly there is a commentary, a very early, really bold commentary on the decline of the Soviet Union at the point where Brezhnev seemed to have the advantage and things were going wrong in Vietnam, and not long after Khrushchev had said, "We will bury you." Here we have the Strugatskys saying, is this really working out like we've always dreamed it would, like we all hoped this great experiment would? This is, at least in part, satire or prophecy. But yes, it's certainly, Jonathan Lethem's blurb talks of it as an allegorical nightmare metropolis comparable to Kafka's Castle. So it's 460 pages long. It's not short, but it's not very, very long. And this is in the Sci-Fi Masterworks edition. And I'm looking forward to it. It's something quite different to what we've done before in Slow Burn Buddy Read. It's the first sci-fi book we've done, in fact, particularly. We did Silmarillion, Something Wicked This Way Comes, and we've just finished Titus Groan. So this is sort of moving off in a different direction. And I think we'll probably, Titus Groan has seem to have a lot of kind of potentially allegorical levels, but I think that this will definitely get us talking and thinking about that side of it. So if you're interested, I will put a link to the Discord in the description. Come and join us there. We'll be reading it through to the end of September, start of October. Till next time.